you for watching tonight's coverage of the Albany Invitational Basketball Tournament on Albany TV. Coverage for this week's tournament games have been brought to you by these fine sponsors: BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, the B&G in the Morning Podcast, Farm Bureau Agent Tammy Siddons in Gentry County, Northwest Cell, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Giratano Meatco in Albany Mo, Northwest Chiropractic in Maryville and Stanberry, Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Bank Northwest, Shelter Insurance Agent Kent Peterson in Stanberry, King City Lumber Company, Blessed Nest in Bethany, Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Applenap Insurance in Grant City, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany, H&B Bank, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City, Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany, 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg, Williams Construction, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Lone Star Investments in Albany, the City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, as well as the Albany, Jefferson, King City, Pattonsburg, Princeton, South Harrison, South Nottoway, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for game number 2 of the night. It's number 1 seed in Platte Valley Boys, and they are taking on the number 8 seed here in the boys' side, and the Stanberry Bulldogs. Again, they were the tournament champions last year here from the Albany tournament. Again, the both teams played on Tuesday. It was Platte Valley that again had a tough game against Mid-Buchanan, and they were able to come away with a victory in that one, 61-51. And then the Stanberry Bulldogs, they had a game against Mound City on the road last week Tuesday, and the final score for that game came down, and it was a win for Stanberry, I believe, as they take on it's a Stanberry team that is really kind of going through a little bit of a rebuilding year, per se, with the amount of seniors that they lost last year. Actually, it was a loss, to Mound City, 53-44. But again, it's a Stanberry team that comes in. They do have a couple of holdovers from last year. Colby McQuinn, Leo Fletchall, Adam Jensen were about the 4 that really got significant playing time last year. It's kind of the way the Warriors kind of were coming into their game on Tuesday. Who's going to show up with McQueen and McQuinn to kind of help give some more points in the night? But now for Platte Valley, you look at the other side. They bring most of their team back, and you figure that it's going to be a pretty good ride for the Platte Valley boys this year as they get the number 1 seed in the tournament. They're going to be led by seniors Matt Germain, Carter Luke, Memphis Bliley, and then Wyatt Miller down inside. So it's a Platte Valley team. They're going to pressure you. Everybody knows that. You're going to have that pressure. And, again, 2 really good, one a Hall of Fame coach and one that has the resume early that he might be looking towards that as well. And Nick Groomer, both with a couple of state titles under their belt already, multiple trips to the state championship down in Columbia, as Coach Groomer's team pulled up an upset last year in the district championship over Mound City and went on into Columbia. But again, it's 2 teams that know each other very well, very close proximity. Not a lot of love between the 2 teams. A lot of family between the 2 teams, which maybe makes for some of that love that isn't quite always there on the basketball court. And we figure that even though this is a 1-8 game, this should be a very good game between these 2 teams here in our second game of the Albany tournament. We'll have it coming up for you here in just a moment. All a part of your BTC Bank pregame when we return in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your School Mascot Debit Card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
It's now time for your B&G in the Morning podcast. Starting lineup.
Matchup of this 83rd Albany Invitational Tournament. The number 8 seed Stanberry Bulldogs and the number 1 seed Platte Valley. Starters for Stanberry, visitors on the scoreboard. Number 4, Colby McQueen. Number 5, Colby McQuinn. Number 12, Adam Jensen. Number 14, Jordan Wright. Number 24, Leo Fletcher. The Bulldogs are coached by Nick Groomer, assisted by Jeffrey Maroney. The starters for the number 1 seed, Platte Valley, home on the scoreboard, number 4, Matt Germain. Number 10, Carter Luke. Number 11, Brandon McQueen. Number 12, Memphis Bliley. And number 15, Alex Matson. Platte Valley is coached by Tim Germain, assisted by Dallas Geed and Zach Dyer.
Again, those are your B&G in the Morning podcast. Starting lineups, so make sure to check out the B&G in the Morning podcast on Spotify as well as on Facebook and Anchor. So it's a match between the 1 seed, Platte Valley. They'll be wearing their home white uniforms, maroon lettering outlined in blue. They will take on the number 8 seed, road team on the scoreboard, and the Stanberry Bulldogs there, where they will wear their road black uniforms, black uniforms, yellow lettering outlined in white. Doing the opening tip-off here will be Alex Madsen and Adam Jensen. Platte Valley will move left to right to start the first half. Stanberry right to left. Platte Valley left to right. Stanberry wins the opening tip-off. Colby McQueen with it up at the top, Colby McQueen with it up at the top of the key. Leaves it off now for Colby McQueen. Now for Jensen. Into the corner for Jordan Wright. Back out. Ball knocked away. Kept in play by Platte Valley. Alex Matson goes up, lays it up off the glass for 2. Nice job to keep the ball in play that time by Bliley. Now bringing it across. Here's going to be McQueen. McQueen drives in, has the ball stripped away here by Platte Valley, and then knocked away from behind off the hands of Colby McQueen. Ball inbounds by Germain, gets it into Bliley. Up top for Germain. Sidesteps the defender, puts up the long three, can't get it to fall short off iron. Luke with the rebound, sends it back up top. Again here for Matt Germain to restart the offense. Left wing with it here is Brandon McQueen. Back up for Matson, top of the key three. Long off back iron. Ball tipped around as Carter Luke continues to fight for the basketball, and that's one of the things that has really impressed us his 4 years here on Albany TV is just always working hard to try and get the basketball. Up top for Bliley, right wing for Matson. Matson drives in, inside the paint. Little stutter step, knocks it in off the glass, a little bit of fake, and puts it in for two. 4-0. Platte Valley leads a minute and a half into the ball game. McQueen brings it across midcourt, full court, man-to-man pressure put on here by Platte Valley. Trying to bring it up top for McQueen. Now sends it to McQueen in the corner. Puts up a fake, then as the defender fades off, puts it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound made here by Platte Valley. Matson sidesteps the defender, the Euro step. Driving in is McQueen. He gets blocked. McQueen leaves it up for McQueen. Into the corner for Jensen from three. Drains it. Adam Jensen knocks in one from the corner. And then Carter Luke down inside. Answers back with a shot of his own. And it's a 6-3 ball game. 5.5 left to play here in the first quarter. Colby McQueen gets it across court to Colby McQueen. He'll drive in. Lays it up. Leaves it just short. Tipped around. Picked up here by Brandon McQueen. And he's going to step out of bounds as he tried to tightrope it. And not able to get it to go in. 6-3, 5:13 left to play in the first quarter. Ball inbounds here for Colby McQueen. He'll be bringing it across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Sends it right wing now for McQueen. As there's 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Trying to bring it down inside for McQueen, and he is going to be forced into a jump ball as Germain comes from behind. And the jump ball will go here to Stanberry. Sending it up top here for Fletchall, and he's going to be fouled as he tries to drive into the paint. Actually, they're going to call maybe a kick there against Stanberry instead. Matt Germain sends it over to Carter Luke. Right wing Matson from three. Drains it. 9-3 is the Platte Valley lead. 4.5 left here in this first quarter. As Stanberry having a hard time trying to get off shots. Against this pressure here at Platte Valley as another steal here by the Platte Valley boys, and taking it himself, Brandon McQueen, no good. Alex Matson there to clean it up. Alex Matson with 9 points here in the early going. McQueen drives into the paint, puts it up, can't get it to fall, and this one going to go out of bounds here off Platte Valley on the rebound. Checking in Lane Ackland, as well as Wyatt Miller. Here for Platte Valley, checking in for Stanberry again is going to be Jordan Wright. Into the corner here for McQueen. Back up top for McQuinn. Trying to send it inside that time for Calvin Smithson. And it's stolen away, knocked out of bounds here by Platte Valley. 3:49 left to play in the first. 11-3. Platte Valley leads here over Stanberry. And this round one game of the 1-8 seeds of the Albany tournament on the boys' side. Game 2 of 4 on the night, 2 of 22 on the week. McQuinn tries to set up the Stanberry offense. Back out from 3, off the mark to the right as the shot from Jensen. And quickly back in transition is Platte Valley, and then a foul. Going to be called here as Stanberry was able to get it back in a foul. Goes against Platte Valley's Lane Ackland. Jordan Wright inbounds here for McQuinn. McQuinn with the deep 3. Drains it with a hand in his face. Tucker Clam sends it up top. Over to the left wing, this time now for Brandon McQueen. Back into the corner for Tucker Clam. Up for Ackland, now for Matson. To McQueen, back to Matson. Matson has the ball knocked away, comes back into the corner for McQueen. And then stolen away here by Jordan Wright on the baseline. 11-6, Platte Valley leads with 2:40 left to play in the opening quarter. And Colby McQueen drives, loses it, it's knocked out of bounds here off of Platte Valley. Checking back in for Stanberry, Leo Fletchall, Randall Harbor. Matt Germain checks back in along with Lucas Terry here for Platte Valley. Gets the ball inbounds to Jensen. His shot up and good for 2. Platte Valley leads here by 3. Germain inside the paint. Back out now quickly down to the baseline. Now back up to Germain. Up top for Ackland, now for Clam. Clam drives baseline, goes up off glass for 2. .205 remaining here in this first quarter. 13-8 is the lead here for Platte Valley over Stanberry. Colby McQuinn up at the top of the key trying to set up the Stanberry offense. And that time, the shot just short, leaves it off front iron. Clam to Germain up at the top of the key. Lucas Terry sends it across court. From 3, Tucker Clam, no good. Rebound picked up by Ackland, comes back out to Clam. Baseline now for Miller. Miller goes up and he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul this time against the Bulldogs is going to go against Adam Jensen, his first, team's first. As Wyatt Miller, his first free throw attempt, hits off back iron. Checking back in is Memphis Bliley, as well as for Stanberry. Checking back in are McQueen and Smithson. As Wyatt Miller's second free throw attempt rolls out, no good. Ackland comes away with the rebound. Terry gets it in, and Miller comes in, drives to the lane, knocks it in for 2. 15-8, Platte Valley leads, 1:05 left here in this opening quarter. Top of the key with it here is going to be Colby McQueen, and he's going to be called for the travel. Matson and Luke check back in here for Platte Valley. Lone starter out is Brandon McQueen, in his place is Wyatt Miller. Underneath a minute left to play in the first quarter, 15-8. Platte Valley leads. Matson, top of the key, brings it inside for Bliley. First shot, no good. Second shot will be fouled. We'll go to line to shoot 2. As the foul this time is going to go against Leo Fletchall. That is going to be his first, team's second. Randall Harbor will come in after this first free throw attempt. Here from Bliley. And the first attempt, short off front iron. So Harbor will check in here for Colby McQueen as he'll take a long quarter break here with 45 seconds remaining here in the first. As Memphis Bliley's second free throw attempt is good. 16-8, Platte Valley with the lead. And now the pressure from Platte Valley comes. And a timeout going to be called here by Stanberry. A 30-second Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in a moment. Check out Pettyjohn Auto Center online at pettyjohnauto.com.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association would like to congratulate last year's scholarship recipients: Kirby Stevens of Albany, Corbin Fletchall and Ben Messner of Stanberry, Chloe Iberger of King City, and Molly Miller of Worth County. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner.
38 seconds remain here in this first quarter. It's a 16-8 Platte Valley lead. And the full court pressure put on here by Platte Valley for Stanberry to take an early Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout. McQueen gets it now here for Fletchall. He'll bring it across midcourt now for the Bulldogs. Drives in, now pulls it back out for McQueen. Stolen away here by Luke. Luke leaves it for Jermaine. Goes up, lays it in for 2. 18-8, 10 seconds remain. 20 seconds remain. Now 15 here in this first quarter. Colby McQueen, little floater just in front of the free throw lane. Gets it to go in for 2. Bliley, 3 seconds left. Now Matson at the buzzer. No good. So after the first quarter of play, it's an 18-10 Platte Valley lead over Stanberry in the 1-2 game on the boys' side. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we had a change there. Apparently Justin Miller wearing Wyatt Miller's jersey tonight. So all those points there in that first quarter went to Justin Miller. So we apologize for that as Carter Luke has it up at the top of the key, sends it up now to Jermaine from 3. Drains it. Matt Jermaine from behind the arc. And a foul going to be called here against Matt Jermaine. And that is going to be his first, team's second. Ball inbounds to the backcourt here for Colby McQueen. We'll bring it across the timeline here for the Bulldogs, into the corner for Jensen. Up top for McQuinn, back into the corner for Jensen. And that one kept in play by the referee. Comes back to Colby McQuinn. He'll take it, knock it in for 3. 21-13, 7:05 left here in the second quarter as driving into the lane, leaving up a little floater with his left hand and knocking it in is Memphis Bliley. Now back in transition. Going up and knocking it in off the glass for two is Calvin Smithson. 23-15. A minute 10 already gone here in this exciting start to the second quarter. 10 points scored, 5 each so far, as that one's tipped out of bounds by the Bulldogs, and a timeout going to be called here by Platte Valley. Remember, during this timeout, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, 23-15. Platte Valley with the lead, coming off of the timeout by Platte Valley, their second 30-second timeout already taken here of the half. Carter Luke with it up at the top of the key. He'll send it right wing here for Brandon McQueen. Down to Matson. Back up top for Jermaine. Into the corner, Matson from three. That one rolls out, comes back to Jermaine, now back to Matson. He'll drive in, leaves it off, and McQueen lays it in for two. Colby McQueen drives inside the paint, loses it. Rolling around on the floor, picked up here by Carter Luke. The 10-point Platte Valley lead, 6:10 left here in this first half as the ball knocked around as Carter Luke goes into the paint, picked up here by Colby McQueen. And the deep shot from McQueen from three, no good. Rebound made here by McQueen. And then knocked out of bounds here off of McQueen. Stanberry basketball as Adam Jensen playing tough defense in the backcourt. Jordan Wright to inbounds here for the Bulldogs. Into the backcourt here for Colby McQueen. Stops with a little stop jump at the right elbow. Can't get it to fall. Jermaine quickly back in transition for Matson. Now to Bliley, cross court. Drives in, and his shot is tipped out of bounds here off the Bulldogs. Justin Miller checks back in here for Brandon McQueen. Matson now back up again here for Justin Miller. Down to Matson on the block. He is going to be fouled. As the foul this time is going to go against Jordan Wright. That is going to be his first, team's third. Checking back in, Leo Fletchall, Calvin Smithson. As Wright and Harbor both check out for the Bulldogs. Jensen gets it for Matson. Inside the paint, puts it up, can't get it to fall. And Jensen will come away with the rebound. McQueen top of the key. 5 minutes left to play here in the half. Leaves it off and can't get it to fall that time as Calvin Smithson. Maybe a little too far underneath the basket. As Jermaine quickly back in transition for Platte Valley. Gets it to Luke. He will go up and will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul this time goes against Leo Fletchall, his second, team's fourth. First free throw attempt here from Carter Luke. No good off back iron. Fletchall comes out. Jordan Wright checks back in. Has the second free throw attempt from Luke. No good. Rebound made here by McQueen. Back in transition, Adam Jensen goes up strong and lays it in for two. 25-17. Ackland into the corner for Luke, up top for Matson. Over for Bliley. Jensen tried going for the steal, wasn't able to get it. Bliley drives in, can't get it to fall. Justin Miller with the putback. Up and in for two. And Colby McQuinn loses this one out of bounds on the baseline. 4:14 left to play here in the second quarter. 27-17. Platte Valley with a 10-point lead. As we're just about halfway through the second quarter of play. Matson drives in, lays it in with his left hand off the glass for two. Alex Matson with 11 points so far here in the ball game. Jensen inbounds for McQuinn, now comes back to Jensen. He'll bring it across midcourt. Sends it for Jordan Wright, down in for Smithson. And again, got caught too far underneath the basket and had a tough angle. Not able to get it to fall. Memphis Bliley cross court for Matson, now for Justin Miller from three. Drains it. As Justin Miller knocks one in. He's got 7 here in the ball game. Colby McQueen gets it across here for Colby McQueen. And he's going to be called for a travel. As Fletchall and Harbor check back in for Jensen. And Wright. Bliley and Ackland check back out as Clam and Jermaine check back in. Jermaine from three. No good, off the mark to the right. Rebound made by McQuinn. McQuinn right wing. 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Over for Harbor, back up to McQuinn. Left wing for Fletchall. Fletchall drives, loses it, and they're going to call a kick here against Platte Valley. .245 left to play here in the second quarter, 32-17. And shot from Smithson just in front of the free throw line, no good. Rebound made by Justin Miller. Gets it over for Jermaine. Now Matson drives in, lays it up with his left hand off glass for two. .34-17 as Platte Valley continues to stretch their lead here in this second quarter. And knocking it in for two that time is Colby McQuinn. Up top now for Jermaine, over to left wing, now into the corner for Carter Luke. Up top for Justin Miller. Drives in, goes up off glass, can't get it to fall, but does pick up the foul. And the foul's going to go against Randall Harbor, his first, team's fifth. First free throw attempt from Justin Miller is good. Checking back in are McQueen and Terry as Luke and Matson both check out. Second free throw attempt here from Justin Miller is good. He's got 9 now here in the ball game. Jensen gets this one across, trying Fletchall, and pass just a little too far out in front, never really able to bring in the pass, and it's going to go into bounds. 1:54 left to play in the second. 36-19, Platte Valley with the lead here over Stanberry in this 1-8 matchup here on the boys' side of the Albany tournament. Tucker Clam over for Jermaine. Has some trouble with it, sends it across here for Terry. Lucas Terry into the corner now for Justin Miller. Back again for Lucas Terry, goes up, can't get it to fall. Comes away with his own rebound, and this time he is going to be fouled, but here on the floor. And the foul going to go against Leo Fletchall, his third, team sixth. Next one will put Platte Valley into the bonus. Checking in will be Randall Harbor, as Leo Fletchall will check out with 3 fouls with 1:30 left here in the second quarter. Matt Germain to inbounds. Gets it for Justin Miller, drives inside the paint, goes hard, leaves it short. Jensen comes away with the rebound. Colby McQuinn trying to send it into Jensen, tipped away inside the paint, picked up by Germain. Cross court for McQueen. Back up to Germain, shot from 3, top of the key, good. Germain now with 8 here in the half. As Platte Valley now takes a 20-point lead here over Stanberry, 39-19 with a minute left to play here in the second quarter. And McQuinn, double clutch, couldn't quite get a handle on it. Rebound picked up here by Terry. Germain again knocks in another one from behind the arc. .35 seconds left as Colby McQuinn lays up a little floater from the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Rebound made by McQueen. Back out again to Germain. Deep 3 this time. No good. And there's going to be a foul here on the rebound. And it's going to go against Lucas Terry. That is going to be his first, team's third. Tucker Clam checks out as checking back in is going to be Memphis Bliley. Colby McQuinn gets it across here for Jordan Wright. Into the corner for Jensen. 15 seconds left. Just in front of the right elbow, knocks it in for 2 is Adam Jensen. It's a 21-point Platte Valley lead. They'll have one more shot before the half. They will also get the ball to start the half. 3 seconds. 2. Germain, step back 3 at the buzzer. No good. 42-21. That's a 21-point Platte Valley lead here in this matchup of the 1-8 seeds here on the boys' side of the Albany tournament. Remember, this timeout brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in every aisle at your Albany Hy-Vee. We're back with the stats for the first half when we come back in a moment.
Dr. Darcy Schieber of Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Stanberry is committed to providing chiropractic solutions to address your unique needs. Whether you're experiencing back pain, neck pain, headaches, or even muscular tightness and tension from a fall or slip, Dr. Darcy Schieber can help. If your athlete has suffered an injury this sports season, call Dr. Darcy Schieber at 660-235-8037 to get your athlete ready for the next sports season. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Stanberry, adjusting you today for a better tomorrow.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter agent Kent Peterson in Stanberry about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The administration, board, faculty, and staff at the Jefferson School District are proud of the accomplishments of all of the students enrolled at the Jefferson School District. The students at the Jefferson School continue to soar in all of their extracurricular activities by putting in the hard work and dedication that is needed to succeed. The Jefferson School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season. The Stanberry School District is proud to support Stanberry Bulldog students in all of their extracurricular activities. The Stanberry School District's winning culture is cultivated from hard work and determination, not only in sports, but also through hard work in the classroom from the beginning of a Bulldog's academic career. The Stanberry School District wants to wish the Stanberry Bulldogs the best of luck this fall sports season.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 42-21, Platte Valley, the 1 seed with the lead over the 8 seed Stanberry. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast of Platte Valley Stanberry basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and your Albany Hy-Vee. The B&G in the Morning podcast, Farm Bureau Agent Tammy Siddons in Gentry County. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, the Northwest Chiropractic Clinic of Stanberry and Maryville. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Northwest Cell, Bank Northwest. Shelter Insurance Agent Kent Peterson in Stanberry, H&B Bank. The Jefferson, South Nottoway, and Stanberry school districts, as well as the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look here at the stats from the first half for Platte Valley. Boys, they shot 17 for 33 from the field, 5 for 13 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 8 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment by Alex Matson. He leads the way with 13 points, 11 points for Matt Germain as he's thrown in 3 from behind the arc so far tonight. 9 points for Justin Miller, and then 3 points for Memphis Blithely, 2 points for Brandon McQueen, Carter Luke, and Tucker Clam. For the Stanberry boys, unofficially shooting 9 for 21 from the field, 3 for 6 from the three-point arc, have yet to shoot a free throw so far in the ball game. Adam Jensen leading the way for Stanberry with 9 points. Colby McQuinn with 8 points, 2 points for Colby McQueen, 2 points for Calvin Smithson. As we expected for Platte Valley, they really like to get things moving and go quickly. For Stanberry having a little bit of trouble with some of that pressure, and then really having trouble trying to decipher the Platte Valley defense and where the holes are and which way they can go to find their way to the basket, as evidenced by only just the 21 shots put up compared to the 33 put up by Platte Valley. Platte Valley also very big inside. They're going to get their second chance opportunities on the offensive side. They're also not going to let you have a second chance opportunity defensively, and that's kind of also where the disparity comes from. This was a ball game at the end of the first quarter that was within 8 points, and then it kind of kept going side by side, and all of a sudden Platte Valley ran away with it there in that second quarter, outscoring Stanberry 24-11 in that second quarter, and now they lead here by 21, 42-21 in this matchup between the 1 seed and the 8 seed here on the boys' side in the Albany tournament. Again, the Platte Valley girls already pick up a victory and move into the championship bracket on Thursday night here at the Albany tournament at 4:45, as they came away with a 49-14 win over Albany. Platte Valley boys looking to shore up a spot in the championship game, or championship side of the bracket as well at 6:15 Thursday night. Stanberry just trying to stay alive here in this 1-8 game. We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV, all a part of your Albany Hy-Vee halftime tonight here on Albany TV.
The board members, staff, teachers, and community members of the South Nottoway R4 School District in Barnard are proud of their students. The South Nottoway athletes use the hard work and perseverance that they learn in the classroom and apply it to their extracurricular activities. South Nottoway R4 School District, continuing to do what is best for students every day in everything they do. The South Nottoway R4 School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shout Hy-Vee.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for Ozark Mountains and Midwest Plains. caves, beaches, cliffs, bridges, yeah, we're for all that. We're for St. Louis, St. Peter, St. Joseph, St. James, and every little town with a funny name. We're for cashew chicken, Springfield style. We're for 50-degree temperature swings in one day. We're not a fan of tornadoes, but we're here for those too. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
Contact your Missouri Farm Bureau agent, Tammy Siddons of West Rieger Agency in Gentry County at 660-726-5253.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association would like to congratulate last year's scholarship recipients, Kirby Stevens of Albany, Corbin Fletchell and Ben Messner of Stanberry, Chloe Iberger of King City, and Molly Miller of Worth County. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. And welcome back out again here to Albany as the number 1 seed Platte Valley boys lead the number 8 seed Stanberry boys 42-21. I'd like to thank our sponsors again, help you bring you tonight's broadcast of Platte Valley Stanberry boys basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and your Albany Hy-Vee. The BNG in the Morning podcast. Farm Bureau agent Tammy Siddons in Gentry County. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic, Stanberry and Maryville. The American Family Insurance agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Northwest Cell. Bank Northwest. Shelter Insurance agent Kent Peterson in Stanberry. H&B Bank in Stanberry. The Jefferson, South Nottoway, and Stanberry school districts, as well as the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. For Platte Valley, they will come back out with their original 5 starters. It'll be McQueen, Luke, Germain, Matson, and Bliley. And Stanberry comes back out with their original 5 as well. Colby McQuinn, Adam Jensen, Jordan Wright, and Leo Fletchall. Stanberry starts out with the basketball to start out the second half. And Colby McQuinn will have it up at the top of the key. Stanberry again wears their road black uniforms, yellow lettering outlined in white. Jordan Wright baseline, trying to go up, can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be picked up here by Germain. Matson back out to Germain, over to left corner. Bliley from 3, drains it. And Memphis Bliley knocks one in from behind the arc. McQueen trying to get it across here to Leo Fletchall. Back for McQueen. Into the corner for Jensen from 3. His shot off back iron, no good. Rebound's going to be picked up here by Platte Valley. And then a steal here by Stanberry. And now another steal, this time goes for Platte Valley. And then almost another steal as Jordan Wright knocks it away from behind, that time of Memphis Bliley. Germain to inbounds here with 53 seconds gone here in the third. Quick, easy inbounds to Bliley, who puts it in off the glass for 2. Bliley with all 5 points here to start out the third quarter so far. Trying to set it into the corner that time for Jensen and throws it into the front row as the pass sailed out of bounds. Germain will bring it across the center court logo here at the Albany High School gym. Carter Luke over now for Matson. Back left wing for Bliley. Dribbles in, into the corner from 3. Brandon McQueen drains it. As McQueen now with 5 points here in the ball game as he hits his second shot of the night. Right with it in the corner for the Bulldogs. Trying to go backdoor cut for McQueen. Ball tipped away. Now Leo Fletchall drives in, goes up. Ball goes a little long as Bliley comes away with the rebound. Trying to send it back out, and Fletchall going to be called for his 4th personal. Team's first. Now checking in will be Calvin Smithson. Matson up at the top of the key. Spins inside the paint, trying to leave it off for Luke. Pass a little too hot to handle, but McQueen able to come away with it. Back out to Madsen. Drives in, lays up, can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled away here by McQueen. Now McQueen quickly brings it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Drives down, now pulls it back out for McQueen, who is cutting towards the basket, and it's going to go into the backcourt for a backcourt violation. (50-21), Platte Valley with a lead. 5:28 left to play here in the third quarter. As 2.5 minutes gone here already to start the second half. Matt Germain down onto the block for Bliley. Goes up, and a foul going to be called here on the shot. Bliley would go to the line to shoot two, as the foul is going to go here against Adam Jensen. And that is going to be his second, team's second. And the first free throw is good there for Memphis Bliley. And the second free throw is good as well. 52-21 is the lead here for Platte Valley, as they have started out this third quarter on a 10-0 run. Jensen baseline has it knocked away. Picked up here by Matt Germain. He'll slow things up. And now sends it over now for McQueen on the wing. Into the corner. Bliley from three. Can't get that one to drop, as the rebound picked up here by McQueen. Jensen loses it in the paint. Picked up here by Carter Luke. Up top for Bliley. Bliley drives into the paint. Goes up. He'll be fouled. Go to the line to shoot two. As the foul here against the Bulldogs this time is going to go against Colby McQuinn, his first, team's third. First free throw attempt from Bliley, good. Justin Miller and Lane Ackland check in for Luke and McQueen. Jensen checks out, and checking in for him is going to be Colton Dias. Second free throw attempt from Bliley, good. As Bliley now with 12 points here in the ball game, 9 of which coming here in this second half. Trying to go back door to Dias and just wasn't quite expecting the pass. And it's going to be stolen away by Bliley. Comes back out now for Germain, left wing. Germain, left elbow, good. And a timeout called here by Stanberry. And it's going to be a full Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
4:14 remains here in this third quarter, 56-21. Platte Valley with the lead here over Stanberry. Colby McQuinn to take the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Surveys the defense for a hole, gets it into Harbor into the corner. And Harbor going to be called here for the travel. Bringing the ball across midcourt here is going to be Tucker Clam for Platte Valley. Leaves it off for Justin Miller. Into the corner for Clam. Miller back out again for Ackland. Back in the corner to Miller. Up top, Bliley drives it into the paint, lays it in off the glass, up and in for two. Colby McQuinn with it, left wing, sends it in the corner now for Harbor. Baseline, sends it across court for McQueen. Shot from three, right wing, no good, off back iron. And falling on it out of bounds, that time is going to be Dias. Checking back in now will be Fletchall, Wright, and Jensen. Again, Fletchall playing with 4 fouls. Checking out will be Smithson, Dias, and Harbor. 3:18 left here in this third quarter. 58-21 is the Platte Valley lead. Here in this matchup of the 1 and 8 seeds here in the Stanberry tournament. Colby McQuinn drives in. Just in front of the elbow, no good. McQueen with the rebound down low. Sends it back out now for Jensen. And that one tipped that time by Clam on a three-point shot from McQuinn. Ackland back up top for Clam. Down inside and going up too hard. That time was the sophomore Landon Wiederholt. McQueen leaves it off for McQuinn. Drives inside the paint, leaves it off for Fletchall on the block. He'll lay it up off the glass for two. Bliley, deep three. Off front iron, no good. Rebound made by Tucker Clam. Comes back out to Bliley. Trying to feed it inside that time to Ackland. Ball knocked away by Fletchall. And a line change here for Platte Valley. Madsen, Luke, McQueen, Terry, and Jermaine check in. Madsen into the paint, goes up, and gets it to fall in for two. He's got 15 here in the ball game. McQueen up now for McQuinn. Down to the baseline for Fletchall. Back out to McQuinn in the corner. McQueen on the wing. Up top for Jensen. Up to Jordan Wright. Back door. Fletchall goes up and will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. And I believe this time they're going to get Lucas Terry. And that is going to be his second and team second. So at the line for 2 here will be Leo Fletchall. First is good. And knocks in the second as well. 60-25, 1:42 left to play here in the third. Madsen up top now for Jermaine. Cross court for Lucas Terry, right wing. Inside for Madsen, back out to McQueen. Pass thrown a little behind and picked up by Jensen. Jensen goes up and lays that one up right off the rim. And a timeout going to be called here by Stanberry as McQueen falls on it on the floor. So a timeout here called by Stanberry, Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout. Check out Pettyjohn Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment.
Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificate to deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, 60-25. Platte Valley with the lead here over Stanberry. Stanberry with the basketball following the Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout. McQuinn from inside the paint, can't get it to fall. Miller comes away with the rebound. And Miller going to be called here for, I believe it was a travel. before he could get the dribble off. Officials timeout here as McQueen ties his shoe down on the far sideline. .104 remains here in this third quarter. And McQueen going to have to come off here real quick to got blood on his knee, so he will check out. Randall Harbor will check in for him. And that probably came from the last play where McQueen fell on the floor to force the timeout. And that time, McQueen can't get it to go. Jensen gets it to go, and the foul, though. And the foul this time is going to go against Wiederholt. That'll be his first, team's third. And for the three-point play, Jensen leaves it short. Jensen in double digits now with 11 points as Tucker Clam drives inside the paint, and he will be fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Colby McQuinn called for the foul, 41.5 seconds left. That'll be his second, team's fourth. As Clam hits the first. Jensen and Fletch all check out, as checking in is Decker Heidi and Colton Dias. Second free throw attempt from Clam is good. 62-27, 40 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. Over to the right wing for Heidi, into the corner, now for Wright. Gets it to Dias on the block, goes up off glass for 2. 62-29. Ackland up top for Clam. 15 seconds left here in this third quarter. Over to the right wing for Lucas Terry. Into the corner for Clam. Gets it to Justin Miller down inside. Goes up strong, can't get it to go. Second chance opportunity is good. And that will do it for the third quarter. 64-29. Platte Valley with the lead here over Stanberry. We'll have a running clock fourth quarter when we start in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Dr. Darcy Schieber of Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Stanberry is committed to providing chiropractic solutions to address your unique needs. Whether you're experiencing back pain, neck pain, headaches, or even muscular tightness and tension from a fall or slip, Dr. Darcy Schieber can help. If your athlete has suffered an injury this sports season, call Dr. Darcy Schieber at 660-235-8037 to get your athlete ready for the next sports season. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Stanberry, adjusting you today for a better tomorrow.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter agent Kent Peterson in Stanberry about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
As we start the running clock fourth quarter, it'll be Platte Valley basketball. Miller drives in, leaves it off for Terry, goes up off glass for 2. 66-29 is the Platte Valley lead. Colby McQuinn brings it across the timeline here for the Bulldogs. Over to the right wing now here for Decker Heidi. Back up again for McQuinn. Now Jensen drives in, gets fouled on the drive. He will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As the foul this time against Platte Valley is going to go against Tucker Clam. That is going to be his first, team's fourth. First free throw attempt from Jensen is good. Checking in now, Xavier Middleton, as he'll check in here for Lane Ackland, getting his first action tonight as Middleton. Jensen's second free throw attempt, no good as Miller pulls in the rebound. Middleton over to Clam, trying to bring it into Terry and not able to keep the pass as it goes off him out of bounds. It's a 36-point Platte Valley lead. A minute and a half already gone here in this running clock, fourth quarter. Decker Heidi leaves it off for Jensen. Drives in, leaves it off glass. Can't get it to fall. Ball tipped around, picked up here by Jensen. And then a foul going to be called here against Platte Valley. Going to go against Landon Wiederholt. That's going to be his second. And looks like we're going to have a line change here for Stanberry. Looks like also new player coming in here for Platte Valley and Brody Staples. Also checking in was Andy Matson, as they're out there with Middleton, Terry, and Clam. We'll go over the Stanberry players here in just a moment as McQueen drives in, leaves this one off. Shot no good that time from Calvin Smithson. Also out on the floor for Stanberry includes Jordan Wright, Leo Fletchall. And the last one for Stanberry is Jaron Stoll. Lucas Terry drives baseline. Leaves it back out to the right wing. Shot from three, no good. That time from Brody Staples. Foul against Stanberry is going to go against Smithson. That is going to be his first, team's fifth. 5:10 left here in this fourth quarter. Ball inbounds here to Xavier Middleton. Right wing for Clam. Inside for Andy Matson. Down low, stolen away though by Jordan Wright. Colby McQueen brings it across the timeline here for the Bulldogs. Into the corner this time now for Fletchall. McQueen drives down, lays it up in for two. Staples into the corner here for Middleton. Up top for Terry. Back out for Middleton. Up top for Clam. Into the corner here for the junior, Lucas Terry. Cross court, Tucker Clam, shot from three. Off back iron, tipped around. Xavier Middleton comes away with the rebound. Lucas Terry down for Clam on the baseline, up and in for two. 68-32, 4:10 left to play here in the ball game. In this matchup between the number 1 seed Platte Valley boys and the number 8 seed Stanberry boys. Jordan Wright, right wing, trying to bring it into Fletchall, and a foul going to be called. And they're going to get this one against the junior Lucas Terry. That's going to be his his third, team sixth. And Terry will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Landon Wiederholt. And now checking in, Decker Heidi, Randall Harbor, and Colton Dye staying out there with Jordan Wright and Jaron Stoll. Harbor shot no good. Ball rolling around, finally picked up here by Wiederholt. Bringing it across the timeline is Staples Middleton into the corner for Clam. He'll drive. Goes up off glass, knocks it in for two. Tucker Clam now with 8 points here in the ball game. 3:15 remains here in this fourth quarter. Jaron Stoll up top for Harbor. Now Jordan Wright, stop jump, can't get it to fall. Dias with the putback, good for two. 70-34, 3 minutes remain to see who will play on Wednesday, who will play on Thursday as Tucker Clam from behind the arc drops it in. Gives him double digits with 11 points now. Quickly back in transition, Dias on the block, goes up strong, and give Colton Dias now here 6 points in the ball game. Middleton left wing, up top for Clam. 2.5 remains here in this fourth quarter. Wiederholt top of the key. Tucker Clam again from three, drains another. Give him 14 now in the ball game. Jordan Wright with it up at the top of the key, sends it left wing for Harbor. Into the corner, Stoll from three, off the top of the backboard, no good. Time ticks underneath 2 minutes left here in the ball game. 76-36. It's a 40-point lead here in favor of Platte Valley. Xavier Middleton with the left wing inside for Andy Matson. Can't get the shot to go off the backboard. Ball tipped that time to Wiederholt. He can't get it to go. And then it's going to go out of bounds here off of Stanberry. Staples up top now for Middleton. 1.5 left here in this fourth quarter. Middleton trying to get it. That time for Wiederholt. Throws it back in. Goes off of Staples' head. He ends up coming away with it. Gets it down for Andy Matson on the block. He'll go up and be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul going to go against Randall Harbor. That's going to be his second. Team 6th. As Andy Matson will shoot his first free throw with a minute left here in the ball game. And he'll make the first. Coming up next will be the 4-5 seed. The 4 seed King City versus the 5 seed Stanberry girls. Matson can't get the second one to go as it's off the mark to the right. Jordan Wright brings the ball across midcourt. Make sure to stay tuned for the BTC Bank postgame to find out who tonight's winner of Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game is. And here are the stats from the ball game. Shot from just in front of the three-point arc for Decker Heidi from 2. 77-38, 15 seconds remain. Tucker Clam brings it across midcourt. Ball tipped and stolen away here by Decker Heidi. Stops and is going to be fouled. And I don't believe he's going to get a free throw off, though, as the foul is going to go against Xavier Middleton, and no free throws attempted by Heidi. 77-38 is the final. We're back with your BTC Bank postgame and tonight's winner Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game when we come back in a moment.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Remember, tonight's postgame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Platte Valley boys unofficially shooting 29 for 54 on the night. They were led in scoring tonight by Alex Matson. He had 15 points, 14 points from Tucker Clam and Memphis Bliley, 13 points from Matt Germain, 11 points from Justin Miller tonight, and then 5 points from Brandon McQueen, 2 points tonight from Carter Luke, 2 points from Lucas Terry, 1 point from Alex Matson. Again, 29 for 54 from the field, 9 for 21 from behind the three-point arc, 10 for 16 from the free throw line tonight for Platte Valley. Stanberry boys shoot 16 for 42 from the field, 3 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 5 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Adam Jensen with 12 points, 8 points for Colby McQuinn, 6 points for Colton Dias, 4 points for Colby McQueen and Leo Fletchall, 2 points on the night for Calvin Smithson and Decker Heidi. Tonight's winner Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game is going to go to Alex Matson. He shot 7 for 12 on the night tonight, 1 for 4 from behind the three-point arc. Did not attempt a free throw. Ends up leading the way with 15 points in the ball game. And he is going to be tonight's winner Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game. I'd like to thank our sponsors for helping you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North of Albany and your Albany Hy-Vee. B&G in the Morning Podcast. Farm Bureau Agent Tammy Siddons in Gentry County. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic of Stanberry and Maryville. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Northwest Cell. Bank Northwest. Shelter Insurance Agent Kent Peterson in Stanberry. H&B Bank. The Jefferson and South Nottoway School Districts and the Stanberry School District. And the Printer A New Shopper located in Albany. Our next game is the number 3 seeded King City Lady Wildcats against the number The number 4 seeded King City Lady Wildcats against the number 5 seeded Stanberry Lady Bulldogs. Coming up for you next here on Albany TV.